Drinking red wine with dinner has long been romanticized. It's the soundtrack to candlelit meals, the companion to pasta nights, the bridge between salad and dessert. There's something inherently sophisticated about that glass of Merlot or Cabernet next to your plate. It whispers of heart health, French longevity, and the vague sense that you're doing something good for your arteries. And to some extent, you are. Red wine contains a potent mix of polyphenol, resveratrol, quercetin, and other flavonoids that have been linked to reduced inflammation, improved blood flow, and even a lower risk of cardiovascular disease when consumed in moderation. But here's where things get sneaky. Those same polyphenol, especially tannins, the bitter compounds that give wine its drying, mouth-coating effect, aren't just sipping quietly in your gut. They're chemically active and sometimes a little grabby. When it comes to non-heme iron, the kind from beans, lentils, leafy greens, and fortified grains, tannins are particularly quick to jump in and bind. The result? Iron molecules that get trapped in complexes your body can't absorb. It's like setting the table for your nutrients and then letting a wine-fueled chemical bouncer tell them they're not on the guest list. This might not matter much for someone whose diet includes a healthy dose of heme iron from meat, which is less affected by tannins. But for vegetarians, vegans, or anyone relying mostly on plant-based iron sources, that romantic glass of red with your lentil stew could be quietly chipping away at your iron status over time. And since iron is crucial for energy, oxygen transport, brain function, and even immune resilience, that's no small detail. If you've been sipping wine nightly with your veggie-rich meals and wondering why you're still iron deficient despite your best efforts, well, the wine might be wearing a disguise. And yet, it's not all bad news. Wine's polyphenol aren't just saboteurs. They also enhance the absorption of certain antioxidants and may help protect other delicate nutrients from oxidation during digestion. In particular, red wine can increase the bioavailability of flavonoids and carotenoids from plant foods, like lycopene from tomatoes or quercetin from onions. So in some cases, wine is playing defense for your nutrients, even as it quietly undermines your iron. It's a bit like a teammate who blocks one goal and accidentally scores against their own side. Net neutral? Depends on what you needed most from the game. There's also the social and digestive context to consider. Moderate red wine consumption during meals can help stimulate gastric acid, aid in digestion, and slow the post-meal blood sugar spike. And let's not overlook its psychological role. Wine with food often encourages slower eating, relaxed conversation, and the kind of dining experience that tends to be less rushed and more mindful. That has real value too. So, what's the solution if you're trying to balance the health perks of wine with your need for optimal nutrient absorption? Timing and food pairing matter. If you're having a meal rich in non-heme iron, like lentils, tofu, or whole grains, consider skipping the wine or at least spacing it out. Or boost the meal's vitamin C content with citrus, tomatoes, or peppers, which can help override the tannin interference and enhance iron absorption. On the flip side, if your dinner is more antioxidant-focused, say, a tomato-based pasta or a dish heavy on garlic and onions, wine might actually help unlock more of those beneficial compounds. In the end, wine isn't the villain. It's just a complex character with both charm and baggage. Like many foods with strong bioactive properties, it walks a fine line between help and hindrance, depending on the company it keeps and the timing of its arrival. If you drink it mindfully with some strategic meal planning, it can still be part of a balanced and even health-boosting routine. Just don't expect it to babysit your iron intake. For that, you'll want to invite citrus, not Cabernet, to dinner.